Good evening, Todd Butterfield, WyckoffSMI.com, LearnCrypto.io. For this week's Week in Review for December 8th, 2024, Wyckoff wave in front of us. Been still looking for some type of pullback. Uptrend line seems to be weakening a little bit. Looking for some type of rollover. We still see lower. Wyckoff wave, new index, same type of thing. Had to sell there a couple of weeks ago. Technometer is coming down closer to oversold. So we will watch this to see if we want to be a buyer. But for now, let's look for a little bit lower. Growth index still continuing higher. Netflix powering ahead, Tesla, etc. More importantly, the SPY, same thing, had to sell there about 5 weeks ago. Technometer is back to overbought at Friday's close. So I'm still looking. I think these markets are overextended, need a pullback. TLT, I've talked about continuing higher. I still think that's the case. Technometer setting there at 45 neutral. Let's look for a little bit higher here. I'd like to see something up there around 96, and then I'm going to be looking for lower. Crude oil, I talked about continuing lower. We had a sell signal there about 2.5 weeks ago. This is the date I sold the XLE, so I'm looking still lower on crude and the XLE. You can see here we got some lows. I got some alarms set for early next week, and I'm going to be interested how this acts the next day or two if we do break to new lows, because the XLE, as you can see, outperforming a little bit because stocks in general are friendly. And you see the technometer down there, 34.14. That's as oversold as we've been on the duration of this chart. So XLE could be ready to bounce here. So again, I'm going to watch crude oil early in the week and make a decision whether we want to be long XLE. GLD had to sell up there close to 250. I still think a little bit lower. Technometer is near oversold. Let's look for lower. Technometer here is 40.90, which again is coming down close to oversold. So I thought maybe we could see a breakdown here early in the week, see how we act at that previous low at 35. Maybe we'll get another bounce up higher before still lower. So I've been saying I think metals are in a correction, sideways to lower still there. Dollar, I think the top is in, as I mentioned up there at 107. I still think lower, so we want to be short this, and let's see, I think a pretty good breakdown is coming in the dollar. Bitcoin, I talked about locked in a correction here. For Elliott Wave, there's a lot going on here. You see technometer down here tonight. That is just after a recent opening, so let's disregard that. Technometer's trading around 46. So a couple different ways to read this Elliott Wave-wise. I think maybe we had a B wave up there at that 104. I didn't like that rally. I did a separate video showing there was no volume behind it, as you show by the green arrow. And I was looking for a breakdown really below 94, 93. We got that quickly. Whether that was the extent of the whole correction, I'm not sure. But we could a little bit lower early in the week with stocks and put an E wave in before a rally to 110. Or possibly the high is already in here. We're looking for really a breakdown to 86, 88. So I can't really get any help off the Wyckoff indicators. Technometer has been trading up around 47. Again, the rally to 104 was a low suspect. No strong volume behind it. So early in the week, let's still look for lower. And Bitcoin, Ethereum continuing to subdivide higher and acting still pretty well. Technometer there around 46 before tonight's opening. And then one more here. Let's go to BNB. Here is BNB. We had a trade there. We were a buyer down there around 614. I did take that off at 741, 742 there on Friday. So it took about, I believe it was a 20% gain. Let's look for lower here as well and see if we can pick it up maybe down around, really hopefully around that 673, 675 level where we got the 20-day moving average, and we might want to re-enter our BNB longs. Join us at patreon.com/learncrypto if you want the crypto trades real time, or at wyckoffsmi.com. Join pro traders to get our stock trades real time. Have a great week trading.